What's up, guys? It's Natocraft. Today I'm going to be showing you a trade that missed me. BTC, like BTC is another thing, something else, to be honest. But I'm going to show you a trade that missed me using CRT and SMC. You understand? So, well, I'm going to be showing you 3 trades rather, just for beginner traders. You get, so for you to like get familiar with CRT, and so you understand. So I'm going to be giving you 3 examples on BTC right now. So let me show you. So one thing I also want to say is, if you want to start using CRT, make sure you have the page trading view. You understand, the page trading view you get, because this CRT trade you get, I saw it on the 7-hour time frame. As you can see, let me show you right here. You can see this is the CRT trade. As you can see, I saw it on the 7-hour time frame. You understand? Let's see if we could, even if you go on the 8-hour, you are not going to see it on the 8-hour, just on the 7-hour. And I think you should be able to see it on the 6 hours or so. Let me see if that's it. Okay, you can also see it on the 6 hours. You understand? So even the 6-hour time frame, you need you get the paid trading view, so you can customize your time frame. You understand? So yeah. So let me show you. This is the trade that missed me. So for the accumulation, the first candle, which is this candle. So I'm going to show you. Let me see. Where is it? So this is the first candle, which is accumulation. So this is the second candle, which is manipulation. And as you know, I entered on the third candle. I did not enter. It missed me. Yeah, I feel it's just like December price action. I don't know if you trade, like if you are a very experienced trader, you know that December price action is something else. You understand? So, and then we have the distribution right here on this candle. You see it missed me by a few pips, and I actually sent this trade to my friend, and he took it because he entered early before I entered. You understand? So you get, now let me break the trade down. Since this is our accumulation, you wait for price, which is the second candle, you wait for price to sweep above the accumulation candle and wait for it to close bearish. You understand? You wait for it to close bearish. You can't just see a sweep, you get, and enter right there. No, you wait for this candle to show you a bearish direction. If it's bullish, you wait for, as you can see, you wait for it to show you a bullish direction before you enter the trade. You understand? If this trade should close bullish, it's going to be what's the word now? It's not going to be a trade. I can't take the trade again. The trade is not going to be active anymore. You get? So if this second candle, which is the manipulation candle, should close bullish above this candle, that means the trade is invalid here. That means the trade is invalid. You understand? So once you see your trade, I saw my own trade on the 6 hours. So I went down. Let me show you real quick. I went down to the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, as you can see, this is a very, very clean order block. This is a very, very clean, breaker block rather. Breaker block. So I was expecting price to tap into, as you can see, missed me by a few pips. So I was expecting price to touch that breaker block, then come down. You get, and I'm going to also tell you guys something about trades. You get, once you see price do something like this, you get, I saw it today, but I thought that okay, it was very close already. You get, so maybe it is just going to touch my entry and start going down. Maybe I'm going to have a sniper entry or something, but unfortunately, so once you see price do like this, let me go on the 5 minutes so you see what I'm talking about. Once you see price make this right here, I don't know if you can see it. Let me highlight it for you so you get. So once you see price do something like this right here, you should know that it is ready to fall. I see this happen on gold a lot. I see it happen on gold a lot. You see this pattern, this same pattern. You get, that means it is ready to fall. You understand? It is ready to go to your direction. You get, even if you want to buy, it is ready to buy. You understand? That's providing that all your influences are right. You understand? Providing that all your influences are right, it should go down. You get, or go up. You understand? So this was how I missed this trade. You get? So this was my initial TP because this is a support. That's why, but this is 75. This should be 75% of the range. Yeah, this should be 75% of the range. So as you know, CRT traders, we always take TP at 75% of the range. You understand? So, but full TP is 1:14, as you can see. You get, you understand? So I don't know why this trade missed me. You understand? I'm just going to blame it on December price action. You get, but it fell down for me fair value gap. You get, and I do not use fair value gap as an entry. You get, I rarely use fair value gap as an entry. You get, so let me show you right here. Okay, let me explain my entry. Let me show you how I entered and why I want to enter from there. As you can see, you get, as you can see, this is a market structure shift. Now this is SMC. This is a market structure shift right here. This is a market structure shift right here. Let me write it. This is a market structure shift that I have here. Market structure shift. Then we have our liquidity right here. I took this as my liquidity and price came in to clear my liquidity. That's why I knew that this trade was going to play. I never knew I was going to miss this trade. I knew it was going to play. You understand? So price came here. You get, I took this as my liquidity this week as my liquidity. You get, it came down, then it went up. You get close to my PY, then it started falling. You understand? And I do not enter a trade when it's already moving. Now I've explained everything. I don't think there's anything else you need to know. I do not know why it fell from a fair value gap. As you can see, it came down from this fair value gap. It's not even, it's an inverse fair value gap. It came down from an inverse fair value gap. I do not know why that happened. That's all. As you can see, came down from an inverse fair value gap. So let me show you another trade again for another example. This is a buy trade. Let me show you on BTC right here. So this is the first one. As you can see, this is the first trade. I know you're going to say, it did not take this low. So how do we know if the trade is valid? Because it did not take this low. Maybe we were waiting for price to take this low. Then it just moved off from here. Let me show you something. That's why you see we are multi-time frame traders. Candle range traders. We are multi-time frame traders. You get, we deal with multiple time frames. You get, so you can't just stay on the. That's why I told you need a paid trading view. You get. Now let me go on the 15 minutes. Now see this trade on the 15 minutes. You see there's a low here. There's a low here. You understand? There's a low here. And even if you want to take this V level, maybe we say using MSNR, we want to take this V level. As you can see, price did not get to this V level. You understand? Let's switch time frames. Let's see. let's see. Let's switch time frames. So you can see price did not touch that V level. You get, so maybe if you want to use this one, but this, see, you're going to have a massive SL because taking this trade here, where are you going to put your SL? You understand? You have to put your SL below this or slightly above here. You get, your SL is still going to be big. As you can see, my trade here. You can see my trade. 1:8. Let me show you. As you can see on the 15 minutes time frame, you get, on the 15 minutes time frame, there's a low right here that price took. You see, price took this low, immediately took that low. This is the, as I was saying, look at this low right here. Price did not sweep this low. It took this low. You see, this was the low that the price used. You get, not this one. You understand? So immediately price swept this low. What are we looking for? The candle that stabbed into that low. You get, we are waiting for price to close above it. That's what's happening here right now. Let me show you. You see the entry? This was the entry right here. This was the candle. You go down to the 5 minutes time frame. You get, this was the candle that stabbed into the old low. This low right here. As you can see, the candle that stabbed into the old low. We wait for price to close above that candle. You get, if you even go down further, I think I went down to the 3 minutes for this one. See, I went down to the 3 minutes, as you can see. So this was my entry. This was the candle that stabbed into the low. This was when price closed above it. And I took this as my entry right here. Price came back into it. My SL below, not fully below here. You can actually put it here, but I don't think you can just put it somewhere here. You understand? Because of the rejection. Actually, but to be safe, you can put it here. Well, I prefer putting my SL right here. You get. And one thing about trading again, once you have experience and you've gained a lot of experience, you will get, like, automatically, you know where to put your SL, you know how everything is going to go. You understand? Sometimes I just do some things and that's how it's meant to be. Because that's how I've done it like multiple times and it has worked for me. You understand? You know, once something fails, you're not going to do it again. You understand. So as I was explaining, let's check this one trade first. So immediately price swept the low. As you can see now, this trade. Imagine taking this trade from here. Let me show you. This was where price, it was the candle that broke into that low. Price closed above this candle. Price closed above the candle that stabbed into the old low. Let me show you. Okay. Oh, okay. Now this is invalid. Now is invalid. Why? Because price did not even stab into any old low right here. This was the candle that stabbed into the old low. Yeah, that's true. This candle did not take this low. As you can see right here, it did not take this low. It was the second candle. The second candle that took the, okay. So that's valid now. So this was the candle and this was the entry right here. Let me show you. This candle stabbed into the old low. So no. So this should be the entry right here. You get, this was the candle. You wait for price to close above that candle that stabbed into the old low, and that is your entry. You understand? So as you can see, price went up crazy. You understand? So normally you know that this is trend line liquidity already. So you don't even expect price to stop here for you. This is trend line liquidity. You get trend line liquidity. So there's you can't find any other block or breaker block in this situation. No, you can't find any other block or breaker block there because of price movement. As you can see, this down move is quite different from this one going down. You see how this one went down? Like, this is called a bearish flag right here. This is a bearish flag for price to push up. For those of you that know chart patterns, this is a bearish flag. I also like trade chart patterns in the past, so I know that is a bearish flag for price to go up, you get sweep. So there's no other block or breaker block that can push price down. So you understand what I'm trying to tell you. So we have another trade right here pushing up, you get, and this trade, I kid you not, this trade can go as far as 92,000 right here. Yes, it can go as far as 92,000. This second trade I explained, you get. So I'm going to update you guys on this trade in the comment section. I don't think I'm going to make any other video for it. But if there's any reason for me to make any video on it, I'm going to. But right now, yeah, this is only like what you need, you understand? So CRT is not hard, to be honest. It is not hard. At first, you are going to think it's hard, but if you are using the normal free trading view, it's going to be, you are going to find, you might not see trades, you get, you might not see trades. You might think this pattern is not the model one, is not going to turn up. This is a model one. For those of you, maybe you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe and like the video. So this is a model one right here. This is a model one. This right here is a model one. Yeah, so this patch candle formation right here is model one. You understand? So for those of you that are using the free plan for the trading view, you might not see trades. You get, I was also using the free plan, so I had to subscribe to, yeah. So you might not see trades. So you have to pay for the trading view. You get to see to see other time frames. Like I said before, we are multi-time frame traders. You understand? We use different time frame, you understand? As you can see on my own trading view, you see I have 200 minutes, 150 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, 7, 9 hours, 12 hours. You understand? You get. So those are the things you need and you get. And once you back test, you front test the charts, I think you should be good to go. You understand? So yeah, and make sure you follow me on Twitter too, because something is going to, I'm actually cooking something, you get, for you to understand SMC and CRT and MSNR very well. If you are very good at those three, you are going to kill the charts, I promise you. You get. So I'm going to kill any chart. Any chart. You see, I trade Bitcoin, crypto, I trade Forex, I trade indices, I trade, you understand? So you get. So this strategy works for all pairs, let me say pairs, you get. So it works for all currency pair, you understand? So you get. So yeah, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. It's Natocraft. Peace.